Hi everybody, it's Susan. Good morning. It's Sunday and I'm so excited to share something with you that I've been working on for 2 days. I had to take a break on something else that I was working on just so that I can get the juices flowing in my brain for other ideas. When I had thought about this about a month ago and I never really got to it, and it's not what I'm showing you right now because you've already seen this box. But what I'm going to share with you is this project took me many hours for 2 days, many hours, because it was extremely tedious. And I just adore it the way it came out. I think it's, again, I can't say one of the nicest things I've ever done because I've, always tried to make things pleasurable to the eye regarding artwork. So, I've done the Marie Antoinette shoe. You know that I've done the Marie Antoinette ball gown. You know that I've done the Marie Antoinette pen with the feathers and the lace and the flowers and so on. And this time I decided to do the Marie Antoinette perfume bottle. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to the Marie Antoinette perfume bottle. And here it is, guys. I'm just going to back away a little bit. Isn't that so beautiful? But I have to tell you, this is not a perfume bottle. It's got to be about 12 inches in height or 10 inches in height, but with the flower added to the top, it's about 12 inches in the height. And what this is the balsamic vinegar bottle that we finished in the kitchen, salad, balsamic vinegar. And I soaked it in a very large pitcher for about a week to get the smell out from the vinegar, to also remove the labels with all the glue and sticky stuff that was on there. It's extremely, I'll tell you how I done it. The outside of the bottle was very clean and dried, air dried, not dried with a towel. And what I had used was the K & Company Madeline Collection papers for the base, which was that paper that was green and had flowers on it with the foiling of like the leaves and roses. Very, very pretty papers. I'm sorry. And I'll just spin this a little bit because there's more on the other side, but again, that's the back, so it's really not looking like the front is, but kind of. Anyhow, I used the collage page, which was really hard, adhering the papers to a glass bottle. And there was a lot of, after you put it on with the foam brush, use your fingers and then water and then come back again. I had to let it dry overnight. But it was worth it because this morning I got up and it's almost 12 o'clock New York time and I was up at 7:30 and I've been fooling around with this bottle ever since. That's not too good to do on a Sunday morning, right? Anyway, I had a lot of embellishments that I didn't buy anything for this to make this. I have a spool of pearls that I used for the pearls, and what I did was I kept making little bracelets for each one of them and just adhering the ends with a glue so that it would close, and then just putting it right over the bottle in different heights. And then I had added some jewels, which this is, all of these embellishments are either from Joann's or from Michael's. These charms are sold in threes, 2 plain, which are at the bottom, and 1 like this. And then this charm, I have no idea where I got that one, but I've had that one for quite a while. The flowers I have probably about 10 years. This flower up on top I bought in Manhattan at a vintage shop, and I paid about $4 for it about 13 years ago. I never used it. It's been in like this scrap drawer forever. I just thought it was too pretty to use. It's like a brushed paper almost. So I just glued that on. I used my glue gun for everything. Some Chinese braid here, and then there's, if you can see it, another trim that's in gold and it has a pink woven sequence in there. And then there's another braided trim in gold there. And then there's scallops. I don't know if you could see that, I hope. Scallops of beads that I did 1 droop cut it, and then another droop all the way around. The little white flowers, again, I have them for 100 years. I used to make a lot of wedding stuff, so I have lots and lots of flowers. Coming down here in the background, there's a Recollections rhinestones that are scattered all over. If you can see in the background here, these rhinestones here, that's one huge flourish from the E-line that I put on there. Looks very pretty. Here's another charm that I put on, and again a darker charm. Those come in a set with one of these circles, I'm pretty sure, and these two go with that other one up on top. There's also gold sequins that's all around, and these big pink ones, these were just like fill-ins for the back because I didn't want to leave it empty. Those are Recollection brads. I just cut the brads off and used the tops. There's also little gold beads from Recollections as well. I have a stack of those, and those are, I think, Prima pearls. And what else? Am I forgetting anything? No, I think that's it. And there's just like strips of rhinestones all the way around. It's definitely a conversation piece, and I am going to keep this in my bedroom because keeping it in my scrap room, I will not be able to enjoy it at all. As you can see here, I just put this in here yesterday. I don't know what to do with it. It's actually for my husband because it says I love you on it, but I kind of lean towards putting it on my side of the bed. So, okay, anyway, I hope that you like this bottle. If you have any bottles left around the house and you want to play around, it's really a fun way. It was relaxing to me because it was kind of a challenge to see. When I saw the paper dry this morning, I'm like, oh, this is horrible. I'm going to throw it in the garbage. And then I said, you know what? Let me just try and slowly play around with it and see where I get. And I'm glad that I did because it's really... you know, I doubt it that I'll be adding anything else to it because, you know, again, there's some green spots there. There's paper behind it, so I can really start loading it up with more beading and rhinestones, and I can even add some more charms hanging here, but I think I've done enough. And I was actually thinking I do have 2 more bottles of balsamic vinegar. They were on sale, something like, I don't know, $10.99 each, and I bought both of them. They're both full. So when those are empty, I may make some other bottles and, you know, either give them as gifts or sell them on my blog. I really don't know if anyone would want to buy one of these altered bottles. They might not, and I wouldn't even know what to charge, to be honest, because it was so time consuming, and there's so many embellishments on here. I really wouldn't even know myself at this point. But I wanted to share this with you, and I hope that you like this bottle, and I just thought that I'd call it the Marie Antoinette Perfume Bottle. So I'm just backing away so you can see the whole thing. I'm sorry about everything else in there. Okay, you guys, so have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.